Me arrested for criminal harassment. There's no way that if she was just an ordinary citizen that she would have been able to get me arrested for criminal harassment for doing nothing more than engaging in peaceful public protests like this, asking some difficult questions at the Montreal City Council meetings and other political meetings, and also in a chance encounter that I had with her, reminding her she'd falsely accused me of libel. She needed to make amends for that. And I also told her that I expected to be at the next city council meeting. I was going to ask her a question. I expected her to answer it. I think it was mostly as a result of that she went running to the police on December 5th of 2017, filled out a 5-page police report full of questionable information. Maybe no outright lies, although I haven't re-verified that recently, but definitely misleading information in her police report. To get me arrested for criminal harassment, primarily in terms of the immediate thing. The reason she did this quickly and immediately was because she wanted me under court conditions to prevent me from going to city council meetings to ask her more difficult questions about her complicity in Unitarian Universalist clergy abuse cover-up efforts, to say nothing of her complicity in and even active involvement in previous abuse and misuse of the SPVM police force and the criminal justice system, Quebec Crown prosecutors and so on. Sue had involved herself in efforts to shut down my protest in the past, and this was of a concern to me because I thought she might do it again. Well, she did it in spectacular fashion by bringing a false criminal harassment charge against me. And as I said, I think the primary #1 motivation was to protect herself, in terms of protecting herself from me coming to city council meetings to ask her some tough questions about these issues in terms of her involvement in them, especially her involvement in previous abuse and misuse of the criminal justice system and the SPVM police force. But she also wanted to be a big hero to Montreal Unitarians and get my protest outside the church shut down. So she put the Unitarian Church of Montreal into the court conditions as a place where I could not be. So she shut down my protest in front of the Unitarian Church of Montreal. So that alone, shutting down a protest against clergy abuse, is participating in Unitarian Universalist clergy abuse cover-up efforts, because you're making it not possible for me to protest like this outside the Unitarian Church of Montreal. You're hiding from the public these picket signs about Unitarian Universalist clergy abuse and so on. So that alone is direct, hands-on, personal participation in Unitarian Universalist clergy abuse cover-up efforts. And if Sue Montgomery can't figure that one out, she's not very bright. Let me just see where we are here. Okay, 20 minutes and 19 seconds, sensor's overheating. I think we're going to wrap this up. So like I said, it appears that there are no Unitarian Universalists here today, but there's the public, and like I said, one of the reasons, not the only reasons I video these protests is just so I can put the video up on YouTube and people can see the protest. Potentially many thousands of people could see this protest if they go to YouTube and watch it. So even if there's no Unitarians around, even if there wasn't a single member of the public who saw the protest, and there were, and I even talked to a couple,